Hi, it's January 23rd, 2020. I was doing a video a minute ago and I get these people calling me from God knows where, right? And it fucked me up. I'm teasing my hair, it's what it's called. Normally it's done with a comb, and what you do is you pull it out like this and you comb it down to the root. I don't like using the comb as much because I have a lot more control with the brush. And it's one of those round brushes so I can get it out of there, you know. Of course it gets stuck. Yes. Okay. Well, I guess that was the wig test, right? When your hair gets as big as a wig can get, then you're doing, then your progress is there. Now I don't have hairspray, so I'm using hair gel. I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm not really planning on doing much to it. I just wanted to demonstrate the fluff factor because I have a lot going against me on I think the masculine tip, maybe. I mean, I don't have much of an Adam's apple. I don't have one at all. Well, it looks like I do with the way it's reflecting. Weird. I never had one. I mean, like, yeah, that's it. Oh, so much for never. Anyway, God, I was mad. I had a video going, you guys, and this dude calls, and then when I answer it, most of the time, there's this ringing, ding-a-ling-ding-a-ling sound, and I'm like, hello, hello, and then they hang up. So what does that tell you that they're doing? Sounds to me like a hacker. Or worse, I don't know. What's worse than a hacker? For, a phone call from long distance. I guess, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Like, bad questions get bad. I mean, if you're going to write it in the comment, that's cool, but I'm not asking God, what is that? I'm not asking, because God will answer you. And unfortunately, when it's asked in life, it seems that it's answered in experience, personal. 40 years old. But I like to think I'm 18, but what the fuck, I look 40. The way this lighting is, and it doesn't matter. Girls, what I want to tell you is you're worried about breasts. I'm 40 years old. That's another factor I didn't consider. My mom didn't have them. She said that when she was in high school or middle school that girls were bitches to her and would say something like, no, they wouldn't be mad. They'd be jealous and hating because she was so skinny. They'd say, what are those strings hanging off your dress? Her arms or her legs, things like that. But she was so skinny that I think it was even fucked up guys would say, this is in the 50s or 60s. They used to say, you have, which one's the front, which one's the back, something like that. She had two backboard, something. I don't know sports, basketball or baseball or something. Just kidding. Anyway, what am I thinking? Okay. Now, the same problem that I have here, okay, you can't see it. I try to wear long sleeves usually, but these sleeves, thankfully, have enough mercy that they're covering up what I don't want to show. I have a lot of muscle mass. Oh, let me show you what I transitioned from, since I don't remember if I did this or not. Alright. This was me in 2011. Okay? If you haven't seen me on Facebook. There you go. Sorry. Wait, this way. Alright. I weighed 215 pounds. I weigh 210 now. Yeah. It doesn't matter what exercise I do. If I run. I run for a month, run for 2 months, right? Every day on the elliptical and all that. And then I go and, let's say I drink for a couple of days. I make the best videos when I'm drinking. I'm not drinking today. Just don't think it's a good idea. It's burnout, you know what I mean? So anyway, I did a lot of push-ups when I was in prison every time, especially the last time down in Florida, the second time. it got to be 1,000 3 times a week. 1,000 Monday, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. You're not supposed to do 2 days back to back, but it got to the point where like 100 in a row was like my standard set, and or at least my first 2 sets. And I'm not talking little, I'm talking all the way down, all the way up. People going, what the fuck? And I was, I was big. I wasn't big size, but I was strong, and my chest was big. And but man, man's kind. I could set a coffee cup up here, but I mean, like when I was flexing, I mean, we used to do that kind of dumb shit. Anyway, now years later, and the blood vessels are still there, and the massive, I guess you could call it muscle, it's still there, but basically the muscle of the body mass is there. So when the gynecomastia set in, when the breast tissue began, as the little seedling, little nubbin it was, it blew up quick. I mean, it started in October of 19, maybe September. What do you, September or October, and where are we at?